So that's kind of how I set up here at the home office when I'm not at the Renaissance Tower, which is where Cowbell Kingdom is stationed in Sacramento. Just want to show you guys how we set up here. Also, if you didn't like it, let me know. Don't forget to enter the collaboration giveaway we're doing with the Dime Drop YouTube channel, the hottest channel in the basketball universe right now. Kyle does a great job, very knowledgeable, great editing skills, and super funny with all of his videos, so make sure to subscribe. Details are in the description. So today's topic is Jaren Jackson, his strengths, his weaknesses. It's gonna be interesting because this guy is moving up the draft ladder as we speak. He's had great workouts, he's been killing it, and as you guys may already know if you've been following me for a while, I've said it since March. To me, he is the best big man in the 2018 NBA draft class, and this is why.
18 years old.
Jaren Jackson's a big-time player.
At 6'11" with the 7'5" wingspan, 225 pounds, this kid can do it all laterally on defense, and he has the ability to space the floor, which is very important for today's modern NBA big. I love his passion on and off the court. He shows leadership qualities, and even though Tom Izzo didn't really show his strengths that much at Michigan State in terms of putting the ball in his hands and being a #1 option, I believe he has the ability one day to develop those skills. Lately, we've been hearing that he has shown a lot of his great abilities to drive and play make for other players. That's what I saw in a lot of the tape that I watched. He showed flashes of it, but obviously not enough to guarantee that he's gonna be like that in the NBA. But his biggest strength is his defensive ability, his awareness, his IQ. To me, he has a Draymond Green-esque ability on defense, and that's a rare commodity. You don't really see players with his ability, with the Draymond ability, and this kid to me has it. Clint Capella, great defender, a monster on that end, but I just feel like Jaren Jackson has a little bit more size, and with his ability to stretch the floor can be a much better version of Clint Capella at the next level. I believe his mechanics are not the best. It's a little bit of a push shot, but what I like about his shot is that it's consistent. We always talk about footwork and consistency with your mechanics. Even if it's bad or good, if it's not pretty or if it's pretty, you want it to be consistent, and he really showed that, shooting above 40% for Michigan State. Again, he got in a lot of foul trouble, I get that, but per possession, he had the most blocks in NCAA, more than Mo Bamba, so that's pretty impressive. And Michigan State, before Jaren got there, was a mediocre team in the block department and just overall defense. He really revamped that entire defense, and I believe he's going to do that for whoever drafts him at the next level. Okay, on this first play, we see that he gets a block, and he runs the floor very well. He goes, he posts up the little guy, and he uses his size to get the easy dunk. That's what I like seeing. That's what I want from my big man, to have that explosiveness, to have that energy. It's contagious for the rest of his teammates, and if he does that at the next level, coaches will love him. Whoever his coach is, he's gonna love that energy, and that's why I think he's gonna be very good. So let's move on to another play. Here he gets the ball, free throw line extended, and he just takes his man off the dribble, gives him a beautiful spin, and then finishes with authority. That is what you want in today's unicorn big. If you're gonna draft big, you better hope that these guys can extend the floor and can do things like this, like the AD type player who can do it all. If you get that type of big, then it's justifiable drafting him over a wing or even the point guard. To me, it's super difficult to get a strong all-star wing player 2 or 3 and a point guard. Obviously, it's a guard-driven league. It's a wing-driven league. But it seems like the 2018 class will have so many big men in the top 10. and it's going to be interesting. So I want to see Mo Bamba, DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley, Jaren Jackson, Wendell Carter, these guys to be able to do these type of things. And if they can, then you have a gold of a player. If you can't, then you're going to be expendable at the next level. And I'm just keeping it real. On this next play, we see his amazing ability on defense. He stays with the guard. He chases him all around. He recovers. He uses that really long wingspan at 7'5" and blocks the shot. That's what I want to see, man. That's why I believe he has Draymond-esque defensive IQ and abilities. And to me, that's super impressive. And it warrants him being the number 2 pick in the NBA draft. He's that good. And again, I believe he's the best overall big in this draft class, with Wendell Carter being number 2. You may think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I really see Wendell Carter being better than Marvin Bagley and DeAndre Ayton in the near future. I just like his feel for the game. He can extend the floor as well. And I'll get to Wendell Carter later, but today's all about Jaren Jackson. I love these smart basketball players, and don't get me wrong, Ayton and Bagley have higher upsides when it comes to Wendell Carter. And if everything goes well, to me, it's all situational. If Marvin Bagley does go to the Memphis Grizzlies, then that'll be the ideal spot for him. If DeAndre Ayton goes to the Phoenix Suns, that may be an ideal spot for him. I'm not sure. But when I look at Wendell Carter and Jaren Jackson, I feel like they're more of the modern big that can do it all on defense. Even though Wendell Carter is not as quick as Jaren Jackson laterally, but he can definitely move the ball and has enough IQ on defense to stay with guys. And he's a good leaper off of 2 feet. So that's impressive and something to take note of. One of his biggest weaknesses is biting on fakes. A lot of it to me is his inexperience, his age, and if he wants to be one of the best defenders in the NBA, he's definitely going to have to go in the film room and spend a lot of hours. Stay down, become disciplined. With all these coaches in the NBA, he's going to learn not to jump on these fakes. Stay down, you have a long wingspan, and that's enough to bother someone's shot. You don't have to block everything, and I believe he's going to learn that at the next level. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know if you guys agree or not. So one of my other concerns about him is that he didn't show enough of his playmaking ability, his overall handles, and even though the reports are that he's been able to show all of that, he didn't. And to me, that has to be a concern when you're checking off the boxes of if this prospect can do this and that. So I have to be fair and consistent. If I'm going to bash Bagley for not playing defense, I'm going to bash Jaren Jackson for not being able to be consistently good as a playmaker and as a and as a handler, right? And again, I believe he can fix that. And with Marvin Bagley, I believe he can become a good team defender if, in fact, he boggles down and he puts the work in the film room. So all of these guys are really talented. I can't wait to see where each of these guys go, because the 2018 class to me is much deeper and will be much better than the 2017 class. And that's a crazy thing to say, because we got Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum, and then obviously Ben Simmons, who was drafted in the 2016 class but was considered a rookie. So regardless, we have a lot of talent in the 2018 class from top to bottom. We have a lot of wings coming out, and I'm excited to see them. If you haven't watched my 4 sleepers that are wings, make sure to check them out. I'll probably link it at the end of this video if you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to share it. I'm very appreciative. I know we all are at Cowbell Kingdom. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Marvin Bagley vlog, the behind the scenes look that we gave you guys, a different perspective. And hopefully this channel continues to grow. That's what we want. And if you guys want us to collaborate with other YouTubers that you guys really like, let us know. And then get their attentions too, right? because we want to get this channel at least to 50,000 subscribers as the next goal. But without you guys' support, we won't get there. We got to do it together, guys. So without further ado, I'll see you guys on the next video. And again, thank you guys so much for all the support.